Hello and welcome. I'm Courtney Burgess and I'm here at WHITBY Oshawa Honda where we've got city deals with a country feel. And today we're checking out this beautiful 2016 Honda Pilot in the EXL trim level in a gorgeous modern steel metallic finish. Boasting a 3.5-liter iVTEC V6 engine with direct injection matched to a 6-speed automatic transmission with grade logic control, this vehicle is capable of approximately 280 horsepower. Equipped with LED daytime running lights, projector beam halogen headlights with auto on and off, so you'll have no issues lighting your way. Coming around the side here, you'll see we're riding atop 18-inch aluminum alloy wheels with power-assisted ventilated front disc brakes and solid rear disc brakes. And take a look at these all-season tires, plenty of tread left for you to keep driving on. And when it comes time to hop in, it's no problem at all. We've got the proximity key system, which means that's a lock button. If it's locked, I can just put my hand behind it as long as I have the keys nearby, and it'll unlock for me. Not to mention, we've got our key fob here too, with lock, unlock, remote start, hatch release, and panic button. So let's hop on in. Taking a peek before we get right in, we have tons of storage right on the door there. We've got our power locks, power windows right on the door as well as our hatch release and gas door release. We have a 10-way power adjustable driver's seat, a 4-way power adjustable passenger seat. Down here we've got the parking brake and hood release. We've got a cleaned interior, beautiful gray leather interior with the black leather accents for the leather wrapped steering wheel and gas cap gear selector. So let's hop on in. We're just checking out the easy to read analog and digital displays for the 2016 Honda Pilot in the EXL trim level. Super straightforward, you know exactly what's going on here, and you can scroll through so you can see whatever information you need or prefer. And I'm just using these controls right on the wheel here. From right there, you can control that very easily. Above that, we have our cruise control settings. And across the other side of the wheel, we can control our music with the source, channel, and volume. We also have these two buttons. This functions like a tab on our display over here, moving it from one option to the next. No phone connected, so we can just go right back to music. One touch of the button pops it right into the next option there. The other button below is just your menu button, so you can use the options over here, as you see the menu on the side buttons for our touchscreen, or you can access it right from the wheel. Below that, we have our phone and Bluetooth controls, and tucked behind that, we have heated steering wheel. Love that feature. It takes almost no time at all to heat up, and it will make it your favorite drive this winter. To the left of the steering wheel, we have our power mirrors, our Econ button to improve gas efficiency even more, and you know it's currently on because looking up at our display, we have a little plant right there. Underneath that, we've got our parking assist sensors. When those are on, see now, it'll tell you if something is nearby, so you're never surprised. You have your windshield wiper deicer, lane keeping assist, or lane departure warning, your traction control, and your collision mitigation braking system. All these great safety features just make a Honda the pick to have this winter. Or anytime, really. Another thing over on this side, we have our blind spot camera. That comes on at the touch of a button, but it will also turn on automatically whenever you signal to turn right. That's mounted just to your passenger mirror there. And it will turn off automatically when you're done, when you have completed your turn. This also has a backup camera that comes up automatically as well. So if we just throw the car into reverse, there you have it with dynamic guidelines. As you can see, it is bent a little bit, so it's showing that I would be turning because my wheels are currently turned. Coming out of reverse, that's gone. I don't have to worry because I'm going forward now. Very cool. Also over here, we have our push button start, which means I just have the keys stashed down there, or I kept them in my pocket earlier because they don't need to be in the ignition. They just have to be nearby when I put my foot on the brake and press the red button. And as for our display here, it is a touchscreen. We can go right into it, check out all these different ways you can listen to your music. It's super easy and straightforward. We can stick with our Sirius XM radio. We have all these buttons down the side as well that also help us navigate through this. Very easy. And coming down below, we have, well, there's your hazard lights. A little warning there if a passenger isn't wearing their seatbelt, that would light up beside it. We've got our tri-zone climate control. Love this. Right now it's on sync, so they're all matching. And when the sync is on, you can adjust them all from the driver's side. If you take the sync off, you adjust only what you need to. We have the rear settings here, so you can adjust those individually. Turn up the fan on just the rear if that's what you prefer. And you can also play with the passenger side all on its own. So it's really very intuitive. Once you get to play with it, it's all laid out, and it gives you the perfect level of control over your entire vehicle. Coming down below you, that's where you would put your CDs. Listen to those. And on either end of that, you've got your heated seats. Love that feature. Between that and the heated steering wheel cover, I know what vehicle I want to be driving this winter. Below that, that's where I've stashed the keys. We got this great little storage area, and we've got a 12-volt power outlet and 2 USB ports of varying power. So no fighting over who gets to charge their phone first. And then we've got our gear selector with our intelligent traction management system right there. That's what that button below is for. Basically like choosing, having the computer choose when you want it to be all-wheel drive versus front-wheel drive, whatever's most fuel efficient and safe. We've got our cup holders. We've got this great stylish center console here that functions like a table because it's just a flat surface there, but it rolls back. And you've got a great lowered storage area. And hard to see in there, a little dark, but we've got auxiliary, another USB port, and another 12-volt power outlet. And there's a nice little microfiber cloth in there for you to clean your audio display. Looking across, we've got lots more storage in the passenger side door. Locking glove box right here. And wheel lock just in there. Plenty of space for you. Looking up top, we've got our conversation mirror / sunglass holder. We have our Tri-Link home remote system. This allows you to hook up to the 3 things. You can have your garage door opener, security system, lights, whatever you need with a compatible system to allow you to turn them on from your vehicle. We also have our lights, and we have our power moonroof right here. Ta-da! And a bit of an overcast day, so if we just want a little bit of fresh air, we can pop the lid like that. Another touch will open it fully. Just perfect, no matter what the season. We've also got illuminated vanity mirrors for driver and front passenger, so everybody can see what they're doing. Checking out the back seat now. We've got plenty of storage in the doors here as well. 2 cup holders, very cool. That beautiful gray leather interior continued throughout. And as you can tell from the weird setup I've got going on here, there are so many different ways to configure these seats. You can normally seat 8 passengers at full capacity in here, but there's a bunch of different options with that. And to make sure everybody's comfortable, there's plenty of ways to move them around. So, first of all, we've got leather seat back pockets on the driver and passenger seats here. We've got this great 3rd zone for our tri-zone climate control. This is where you control it if you're not controlling it from the very front. With a little bit of storage below. And yes, heated seats in the outboard seats for the 2nd row. Not just a luxury reserved for the front row passengers. Very cool. As for this seat, I have the driver's seat moved as far back as possible, and the passenger seat moved as far forward as possible. So that's the first range of movement to show you there. And then we've got these 60-40 split seats here. And we have a few different options here as well. As you can see, I've got the 40% seat moved as far forward as it will go because these do have a manual adjustment with them so that you can move them because you have your back row of passengers as well. So we want to be able to make sure you can get everybody as comfortable as they need. So if you don't need to use all the seats, one of our main options for configuring these, we can drop down the middle row, middle seat to add armrests and cup holders. So not only do the outboard seats here get heated seats, they get armrests and cup holders too. Very cool. And when it comes time to get into the back, we have a few options to use to do this. We can flatten the whole thing with this lever right here. This is also used just to adjust your reclining angle. So that would send that forward. So flattening the seats is a great option for cargo, so you can fit some more things in across the top, but it's not always the easiest to climb right on top of that. I mean, it is great. We've got the running boards here to get a step up, but you don't want to be climbing all over that. So we've got another option. We can put that right back up, super easy. And no matter where you are in the vehicle, you're able to adjust these seats to get at the back row. From out here, you would use this little button right here. And just by pressing that, I didn't have to do anything else. The seat leaned forward and moved forward, and now it's much easier to access that back row. If you're in the back row though, you can't reach that button to get out, so you've got one right here as well, and this little strap will do it too. You're not gonna get stuck back there. And once we're in that back row, it's quite comfortable in here. We've got lots of cup holders and storage. We've got plenty of space. We can pull ourselves in with this right here. And we don't even worry about how much space it is. It's quite comfortable. Taking a peek at it from behind, it's so easy to get into your Pilot because we have our key fob once again, or we don't even need that if we don't want, because since it's a power tailgate, right here under your backup camera and Honda logo, there's a little button. Same thing whether you use your key fob or that button or the button up on the driver's side door, the power tailgate does all the work for you. And when it's time to close it, you got your little lit up button right there, making it super easy. So this is your cargo space when you still have room for 8 passengers. Incredibly spacious. And tucked into one of your lowered side storage areas, that's your hitch. Let's just take a peek at where that's going. Just down here. We got another side storage area on this side. These work great for your roadside emergency kits or whatever else you may need like that. We've got a lowered storage compartment here, and hey, there's your beautiful clean carpet mats. And hidden storage. Love that feature. So this is how it looks with the ability to carry 8 passengers, but you can increase your cargo space even more with these incredibly easy to stow Magic Stow seats. We can just pull the strap right here, give it a pull, and the headrest drops immediately, and then you guide it forward with the strap to lay that seat down completely flat. Matching up with the lowered cargo space there, you can store the whole thing. And now you have a massive cargo space. And it can just get bigger. We can lay those other seats flat, and you can really carry whatever you need in this incredibly versatile vehicle. And now with everything in the back lowered, we have a carrying capacity of 2 individuals, driver and passenger up front, but look at all of this cargo space. You can really do whatever you need to with this amazing Pilot. And you still, because of the way the seats can be moved forward and back, we have them pushed back now, so there's just this little bit of space between them there, but that means you get a lot more space up front here, in case you need to store a few more things that are a little bit taller. And what if you pick up another passenger on the way to help you unload everything? Don't worry, Honda's got you covered. With the 60-40 split, it's an easy matter to put up one seat while still maintaining most of your cargo space, and now you can carry 3 passengers. That's about it for your quick preview of this beautiful 2016 Honda Pilot in the EXL trim level in beautiful modern steel metallic. But there's still so much more to see, and our friendly and knowledgeable sales staff would love to help find the perfect vehicle for you. So call, click, or come on into our showroom at Whitby Oshawa Honda at 300 Thixton Road South, just off the 401. I'm Courtney Burgess. Thanks for viewing.